actually in here. I probably should be, considering that I've donated over $100. I really don't care if I'm actually on here. It would be kind of cool, but I really don't actually care. But wow, holy crap, so many people with A's. Oh, okay, they split them up. Anonymous, anonymous, anonymous. Anonymous, anonymous dreamer. Lol. Yep, I'm definitely like that. Alright, here we go. I don't think my name's on there. Oh, it might be because of the C's. Okay, so I'm gonna be CR. Craig. They don't have me on here. Doesn't look like they have me on here, unless they have me by my first name. In which case, that's sad. Who is Craig? They don't have me on there. If it might be under V or E. I will be disappointed if it is under V or E, but we'll see. E. It'll be EV. Really? Nope. I'm not on E, so I wonder if it's V. We'll see. Could be, could not be. I should be on here. I know. I'm said I didn't care, and now I care a little bit. So Dreamfall, I felt like kind of wandered aimlessly. They did have a central story, and the central story was solved for the most part, but there was this big growing threat with this darkness and the dream time and what's his name? That one dude who lived in Arcadia and was from our world in the beginning of the game of Dreamfall. I can't remember his name. But there was a guy who had, in the 1950s, made it to like Nepal and found a way to get to Arcadia by going through the dream time. And apparently he's the guy who's responsible for waking up the darkness or something like that. Or at least something similar to that, and he helps you out in Dreamfall, and it's obvious he's evil in some way, or something is pretending to be him. Probably much like Reza, is my thought process. It's like Reza's possessed by this darkness. And considering that Reza was hooked up to a dream machine, or at least it's implied that he was, it's possible the darkness like possessed him there. I don't know. I'm really hoping they answer those fucking questions. Like, what happened? What is April? How is she so important? And why the fuck is she dead? Those are 3 questions I want fucking answered. Not to be harsh to Ragnar Torquist and Red Thread Games. I'm sure they have plans to answer them. So, I use harsh language, and it's not the right way of doing it. I'm just saying this in case they watch this video. I do want those questions answered. Thank you. I also want to know, what is this darkness? What is this big threat? Like, we don't really know what the big threat is. We know like the symptoms of it. We know that people are getting addicted to the dreamers. We know that they don't like to live in reality, which is actually something everybody's been kind of thinking in sci-fi would happen if we ever get virtual reality, right? People would just live in their brains. Not exactly a good thing. So what is this darkness? What does it have to do with Dreamtime? What is the Dreamtime? Like, what does this have to do with the balance? Like, at all? Like, in Dreamfall, as April, you go and talk to the Guardian, the Guardian of the Balance, and you ask him, hey, does any of this pose a threat to the balance? And he's like, no. It's, what? If this thing is obviously causing problems, shouldn't you know about it? So, I don't know. It's weird. I may or may not be on here. I probably am not. That's okay. That's fine. But yeah, I'm really hoping this game answers those questions. So far, it's only the beginning. Definitely want to know what happens to Kian. Was kind of disappointed he didn't get another segment. Interested to find out who this baby is. Whether or not she might be April or not. That'd be interesting. Yeah, so I don't think I was on here. But that's okay. Oh, was that he? I'm not sure what language that is. Anyway, that was definitely fun and enjoyable. I can't wait for book 2 to come out. I want to continue this so bad. I want to just keep going. Weird to end on the baby note, though. I understand why, because it's the place in between. And it's nice to know that this start screen is actually in the place in between. And that is the symbol of the balance, I guess. Considering they're using that to symbolize the balance, anyway. I really wish, like, the other thing I don't like is that sometimes it's not quite clear what your choices are doing in the games. That's kind of a fault of Telltale as well. I know that it's supposed to happen down in the future. It always leaves me like, what's gonna happen? But then again, all choices should be like that. Although I don't get that feeling too much in real life. I get that more with games. Maybe that's me. Anyway, that was Dreamfall Book 1. I highly enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. Actually, I might recommend that people wait until all the books are released. Mostly because this obviously isn't a complete, like, episodic segment. It's not like Walking Dead. Walking Dead, where you had like a basic storyline of each segment that you went through and they tied together pretty dang well. This one does not have that. This one feels like this is the beginning of a game, and you just interrupted me at the end. That is the one negative I will take away from this. I will recommend to play it if you are a Dreamfall fan. I will say, if you're not a Dreamfall fan, take your time, play Longest Journey and Dreamfall, and if you've enjoyed those games, and if you have, then play Dreamfall Chapters. You'll probably enjoy it. Otherwise, I would say probably wait for the others to come out, sadly. But maybe buy this game, at least support them, put some money towards them finishing up the rest of it. That would be probably a good thing, and that would make me happy. Anyway, that was Dreamfall Chapters.